My name is Vidyasagar. I'm from Bihar. I have done my master from JNU, and last year I have submitted my MPhil dissertation at the Department of Political Science, Delhi University. So currently I'm a doctoral candidate at Delhi University, and also part of the UFP program as well. I was working on spatial segregation in Delhi. My MPhil dissertation was based on the spatial segregation. So I read few of the academic work written by Gautam, Sudeshna, Nihai. So I was very familiar with the work which they are produce. So then I have searching where they, teach kind of thing. Then I heard about the program and then applied in 2020, but unfortunately I was not able to get that because my MPhil work was not completed that time. So I applied next year and then I got that. I was hoping to learn a lot of methods, especially how we are going to deal with the complexity of urban, how we are going to, look at the layers of the identities which have been major function of the city. So, and mostly my focus on some sort of research and academics. So I was very focused, expected to learn a lot of academic training, writing, producing academic paper, learning a lot of methods, and I quite going good. I think it's quite satisfactory right now. I would like to quote Dr. B.R. Ambedkar here. Uh, uh, Ambedkar used to say, he was a man. He spent his entire life in city, most of the Indian city and the abroad. And his belief in city was, so strong. He believes that city will enable the lower caste community, marginal community to get some sort of, mm, uh, arena without any discriminatory framework. And the city is some sort of emancipatory space, will emancipate the marginal community. And I strongly believe in that, vision of Baba Sahab. So I am very optimistic about the urban. Urban provides a multiple free points to interact with the different people, though they are different kind of discrimination, exclusion, and a lot of things happening in urban. But the way urban provides some sort of space to negotiate with your identity in terms of work, in terms of your learning, and yeah, that's why I think UFP is one of the key program which takes for that moment, which enable you to look at those gray area, not in a just black and white of the urban. The way other disciplines uh, some sort of forced me to not just look at in the binaries. Their complexity is much more beyond than binaries, and the diversity of fellows and the diversity of methods and the diversity of even the way curriculum has been designed. Uh, I think enables everyone, not including me, to look at the urban and related phenomena in a very different way, not in a linear way, I would say. Lot of skill I like. One lot of skill which I never have been counted in my till that academic journey. So like media, how we'll click the a good photo in a good frame. I will some sort of make a documentary, short documentary to present your story. The way my fellows works, like fellows from the architect background, architecture background, and other technical background, the way they design the slides and all, the way they present, even how you are going to communicate with the any fellow from the different background, different gender, different from the other background. So and also how we are going to engage with the lot of issue happening around you. the way, I mean, the skill which like if you ask in terms of academic skill, like GSL lab, it's like a, I mean, I don't have any word to explain. It's very fantastic, it's very fantastic skill. Even the word lab, how you are going to edit your own article, how you're going to peer, how peerable looks like. So I mean, a lot of skills I learned. It's really very powerful for my academic progress, my progress. Our pedagogy and our curriculum has not been designed yet to be performed in online mode, in a better way. But situation was so hard, we have no other option. But foundation was quite okay, because we are supposed to learn a lot of theoretical stuff. So I mean, it was quite okay, both online offline mode. But the way urban performs, it needs physical engagement with your everyday learning. Course structure is good, but the one thing I missed, like few of the literature, few of the curriculum part, I mean the courses which need the real experience. For example, like if we are talking about the caste marginality, we need the people who have experienced that, identity, or who have the lived experience of that atmosphere, that vibrance. That I missed here. Practica, I think, is a good exercise of learning, because when it provides you an opportunity to work in as a team, because when we work in a team, you negotiate with your teammate. You negotiate, like I am from the political science background, few of my fellows from the architecture background, few of them anthropology. So the way I presented my idea in my group, the way they present their idea in their group, sometimes it's very contesting, some sort of conflicting as well. But the opportunity is that how we're going to resolve the conflict. I think it's one of the good exercise to be part of the Practica or any team, some sort of team learning anywhere, I think. Because urban is complex, and complexity cannot be resolved inside the boundaries. You need to go beyond your territory, your confinement. And the and urban performs in the different sites like market, labor chalk, railways, metro, and all. So we have to be in field, and that's why in Practica is one of the good thing which provide you to my opportunity to go in field and do some sort of field exercise. Yeah, I mean, definitely UFP has relevance, but because the thing is, urban is growing. If urban is growing, urban is complex. We need people who are coming to, I mean, who are coming from the different background and exploring that complexities, exploring the how urban performs and all. So I think we need professional from the sort of training, and UFP is I think that program which produce such kind of professional who are going to engage with this problem. I mean, I think it's a necessary part of your, UFP, because you have learned a lot of theoretical stuff here, and it's time to go to in a real practice. I think internship is designed in that way. Go and what you have learned here, go and use that skills method to engage with the issue. So currently, I'm working on space belonging and everyday learning experience. So I'm doing the case study of IIHS, and fortunately, I'm also. I mean, the whole project is based on the learning experience of the fellows. So this for my project is completely, I mean, entirely. Very future going to propose some sort of recommendation, some sort of suggestion to the IHS, how, I mean, we can, I mean, redesign some sort of, we can also what we can add in program in future. So it's still ongoing project. So the major growth, I mean, of some sort of progress, which I can feel. A rigor, the rigor of your work, the rigor of your method. The way I used to work earlier, and the way I used to, I mean, work right now, I mean, in present. So it's very different. The way I approached the problem earlier, it was very different. The way I approach the problem right now. I have been part of the urban arc, though I was hoping to submit my research paper, but I was busy in my UFP program, so I was not able to do that. But urban arc, I was few of the urban lanes, and few of the films of the urban lanes. Masterclass, one of the great component. The first masterclass, masterclass started with Anand Lakhan. He's an Dalit activist. So even recently we have masterclass with Haruna Roy and Nikhil Day. So masterclass, one of the best component of UFP. You learn from the people who are constantly engaged in those issues which they are coming from very different background, and going to talk about it, like Aruna Roy and Nikhil Day. They are the noted social activists working for the RTI and all. Like Anand Lakhan, he worked for the like people who are living in slums and against eviction and all. So masterclass was very, very enriched. I think I would uh, encourage the student from a marginal background, especially small towns, and I would strongly encourage them to join this program. It really, enriching in terms of your knowledge, and we need professional from marginal background. We need a practitioner from the marginal background, because until unless we will not provide a space for them, or they are not interested to engage in such issues, I think we are not going to uh, solve these complexities. So I would strongly encourage the folks from the marginal background to apply this to this program, UFP program. It's a good learning experience. I hope they will learn a lot of things here.